Hello folks, this has gone Spy. The Spy. We're zooming back into Mass Effect 1, the Legendary Edition. So now, we're zooming to the point after helping Emily Wong to place a bug transit to help her with her new story. We managed to get some handsome feed reward for helping her. And on top of that, we've, deliver the news about what happened to Kohoku's men. It feels like the situation between his men and what happened with Corporal Toombs' squad mates are deaths very, very similar. I can't jump into conclusions to feel that this is no coincidence or an accident. That someone did place the Alliance Distress Beacon, almost how similarities of a Distress Beacon that was placed near a Threshing Ball's nest that killed Toombs' men. We can't exactly confirm if Cerberus is actually involved, but if they are involved, like I said, I can't exactly jump to conclusions, but I know in my gut that something about this doesn't set right. So right now we're just going to continue exploring, see if there's anything else on Citadel that we can do.
It must be nice to be back in civilization after so long in those Prothean ruins.
No, cities and stations were always my mother's area of comfort. I actually enjoy the solitude of dig sites.
When this is all over, you'll be able to go back to your rocks and ruins for as long as you'd like.
Yeah. I'm always curious as to the purpose of this artifact.
This statue shows how well the Protheans blended function and form. The mass relays were not only their greatest technological achievement, but also inspiration for beautiful works of art.
Yeah.
This is truly magnificent. Most Prothean architecture I see is in ruins.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else hear that low hum? Sounds like it's coming from that statue. Makes my teeth tingle.
You don't say. Just pay no more attention to it. What's going on over here? Can we help you guys with something?
I don't care what you think, Michael. It's my...
I know you're hurting, Rebecca, but don't let your grief hurt your baby too.
Is there a problem here?
Can I help you with anything?
Perhaps you could talk some sense into her.
I don't need anyone to talk sense into me, Michael. I'm not undergoing the treatments.
Again.
My sister-in-law here is pregnant.
Pregnant?
And she's refused to let the baby undergo gene therapy in utero.
Okay, but that's your side of the story. I'd much rather hear what this young lady has to say.
I'm certain that she has a good reason. I'd like to hear both sides.
My husband Jacob died from a rare heart condition several months ago.
There's a chance that the baby could develop the same heart condition, but routine gene therapy can eliminate it.
A very small chance, Michael. And extranet reports say the therapy could harm the child.
It's less dangerous than the genetic enhancements that every soldier in the Alliance receives.
First of all, lower your tone, okay? This is a pregnant woman that you're raising your voice on. Let's all calm down and let's all figure this out, okay? Now, what are the chances of this disease that could hurt the baby?
What are the chances that your child will develop the heart condition?
According to the doctors, there's a 1 in 50 chance. And if my baby develops the condition, medical treatments are available.
Which are nowhere near as effective as simply getting the gene therapy.
Calm down. Now, what are the chances that this therapy could do harm to the child?
What are the chances that gene therapy could hurt the baby?
1 in 300 at most.
But extranet articles say there could still be long-term complications we don't know about. Don't you understand? If my baby is that 1 in 300, I will always wonder if I killed my baby for nothing.
Alright, in my area expertise, doing stuff in labs involving a child, especially one that's still within the womb, it is never a good idea, and it's never a good sign, no matter what the reasons are. It is time that you need to let her choose.
It's Rebecca's child, Michael. I think you should honor her decision.
Damn it, she's not choosing. She's acting blindly out of grief.
It's still her choice, Michael.
I know you want the best for your brother's child, but this isn't your decision.
And it's not yours to make.
Of course it is. I'm the closest thing to a father this baby is going to have.
The grower said and act like it.
Then support the baby's mother. Stand with her when she makes tough decisions.
This baby is the only thing my brother... It's all I have left of him. I need to know that the baby's safe.
It's all I have left too, Michael.
I just want Jacob's child to be safe. I want to give him that much.
We will. I promise. Thank you for talking with us. I appreciate it.
No problem. Glad to help to solve this issue. No matter the reasons, putting up your child in a lab, even for a good treatment, it's never a good sign, especially one that's still in the womb.
Greetings, Earth Clan. How can this humble servant be of use to you?
No questions at the moment, Barofon.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
He's an agent of the Shadow Broker, an agent that seems to be knowing about most of the things that most people don't know about, even one's own agents. An appointed agent, to be exact.
Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
Let's see your items.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
The consort is very pleased with everything that you have done for her.
Can we get that appointment now?
Any chance I can move up on her client list? I did help her out.
Yeah, she is grateful for your assistance. However, You have already been rewarded. The client list
Yeah,
is
that's
a
true.
separate matter, and her schedule is completely booked for the next several months.
Understood.
I think I'm done here.
Of course. Come back anytime.
The award she mentions that Shiar has given me and John was the words of wisdom of Shepard's character and the man that he was in the past, the man that he is today, and the man that he may become tomorrow, which is the future. And there's also a matter of the device that Shiara could never be able to solve that she has given to us. Din, Kalen.
Surprised welcome. You have returned, human. Genuine inquiry.
Well, there's nothing that we can do for you this day.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
I heard what happened under the Artemis Tau cluster. The Council wasn't too happy about the destruction of those Prothean ruins.
Don't give a shit.
This isn't a game, Ambassador. Shepard's out there trying to stop Saren from destroying the galaxy.
And with our very lives on the line.
Just try to be a little more careful. The Council's watching you, and we all get judged on how you behave.
Don't turn this into a political shit here. There's a freaking battlefield that's going on in the galaxy that you're all aware about. We're doing our very best to hunt this bastard and his death machines down. Captain?
Yes, Commander?
We're about to be fixing to see if we can be able to pay our visits to Noveria next. All we know so far is that it could be a planet that is like a frozen wasteland. But what can you tell us about it?
What can you tell me about Noveria?
Noveria is trouble. Always has been. The whole planet's basically a center for corporations to conduct illegal research. Watch your back there, Shepard. Spectres are about the only form of Citadel authority Noveria respects. But they aren't popular.
Great. Okay then. Good to know. Thank you, Captain. We'll be back later.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Okay, so Noveria is a frozen wasteland of a frozen North Pole planet, but it's also hosted by a crime syndicate where a bunch of thugs and criminals and thug lords usually gather. Sounds like I was going to like the Jabba the Hutt clan or something. Either way, we're not going to get a nice welcome once we hit Noveria. Palin.
So they finally did it. I knew one of your kind would make Spectre one day. I only hope you're better than the one they're sending you after.
We're it's striving to be. Palin?
I'll do everything I can to stop Saren.
That's what worries me. Was there something you wanted?
Nothing. Goodbye.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Miss Dantius, we're here as you instructed. Now, what is it that is so important that you wouldn't be able to talk on the comms?
Commander Shepard, I am Nassana Distress. I see you got my message.
Yep. Are you in trouble? You sound distressed.
It sounded like you needed some help.
I do. My sister Dahlia is a crewman on the cargo vessel operating out beyond the fringes of the Traverse. Her ship was attacked by privateers. There were no reported survivors.
That's too bad. You have our sympathies.
I'm sorry for your loss.
This is where it gets complicated. Last week, I received a message with her voice on it. Dahlia is alive.
How?
The rest of the crew was killed, but she was taken prisoner. The slavers demanded a huge ransom from me in exchange for returning her unharmed.
It doesn't make any sense. Why were your sister spared?
Why didn't the raiders kill Dahlia along with everyone else?
My sister probably told them who she was. My family's very wealthy, Shepard. They must have realized she was worth more to them alive.
That you need to pay up?
Coming up with the ransom
What does this got to do with us?
way to ensure Dahlia's safety.
That's what I thought. I did what they wanted. Transferred the funds to the account they specified. Only they never released her. They haven't contacted me since. I've made a terrible mistake, Shepard. I'm a diplomatic emissary. By law, I'm required to report any attempted extortion to CSEC immediately. But I was afraid for Dahlia, so I just paid the ransom. Now she's still missing. And if anyone finds out what I did, I could end up in jail.
That's the stupidest law I ever heard.
Why would they put you in jail? You're the victim here.
Government representatives on the Citadel are not allowed to negotiate with terrorists. It's too dangerous. Paying a ransom would only encourage more kidnappings. I support the law in theory, but when I got the message, all I could think about was Dahlia's safety. I doubt they would actually send me to prison for what I did, but they would strip me of my post, and Dahlia would still be in the hands of the slavers.
Then I guess this is where we come in. You will need our help.
You want me to find her and bring her back?
You only need to bring her back. I've already found her for you.
Where?
I tracked the ransom payment through several accounts. Eventually, it led to a small mercenary band operating out of the Artemis Tau cluster. I need you to go to the Merc base, take them out, and bring my sister back. You shall be well rewarded.
Who are these kidnappers, and what did they hope to gain from kidnapping your sister?
Anything you can tell me about the mercs who have your sister?
Pretty much what you'd expect. Rough, dangerous, and well-armed. Nothing a Spectre cannot handle, though.
But this could have been a task that you could have just asked for any of the squadron soldiers on the Marines. Why ask for us?
Can't you hire someone else to do this?
I do not want to take chances with my sister's life. I need a Spectre. Besides, you operate outside official channels. My superiors cannot find out I never reported the ransom in the first place.
So how did you manage to track this ransom?
How'd you find out who was behind the ransom?
I have resources. Contacts and credits can go a long way. Especially if you're willing to bend the rules. I already broke the law when I paid the ransom. This couldn't make things any worse.
Interesting. Okay, we'll do this, but we won't be doing this for payment.
Keep your reward. I'll bring your sister back. I promise.
Thank you, Shepard. I knew you were the right man for the job. Come back and see me when the job is done.
Interesting. I wonder if doesn't matter. Let's head back to Normandy. I think that concludes our business.
Alliance officials have raided a dangerous cult controlled by a former Alliance officer, Major Kyle. Major Kyle surrendered and is now being treated for severe post-traumatic stress disorder. In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Bullshit politics. Includes our business in the Citadel.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. Exo Presley stands relieved.
Okay, folks, this will be a good stopping point. So this has gone the spy sign off for now.